All right, my name is Dane, making a comeback for a miniature small Bobby Productions. That's what we're doing, right?
Yeah, there are no small productions, just small actors.
Exactly.
And small view numbers.
So, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and this was a perfect opportunity to do so. Here I've got a new Coke.
New Coke.
New Coke.
How could that be New Coke? It looks like it's from 1985.
Yeah, that you would be almost correct in the fact that the last time that this drink existed was in 1985.
That's got to be an old can. You can't drink that.
Yeah, this is something you cannot buy in stores. You can
So it's like Mountain Dew Whiteout.
Basically like Mountain Dew Whiteout. Okay. Although I hear Pennsylvania has Whiteout.
I do hear that Pennsylvania has Whiteout.
So this just in: if you're looking for Mountain Dew Whiteout, you're not going to find it in Connecticut. You got to go to
Pennsylvania. My friend Joe LaRosa will hook you up.
Yep.
I have no problem saying his name because no one's going to watch this. Continue.
So this you cannot buy in stores. You can only buy this on Coca-Cola's website.
And that would be?
The website?
Just for our viewers.
Oh, probably Coca-Cola.com.
.com.
That's what I imagine. I don't think it's a .org situation. No.
They're pretty organized.
You can probably buy some of these on eBay. I'm sure there's plenty of scalpers out there trying to sell this new Coke. But they're doing this as a promotion for the Stranger Things, new Stranger Things season.
That actually kind of makes sense now that you said that.
Yeah. So New Coke originally came out in 1985.
That's what I've heard.
It lasted. Well, it was on the market for about a few months, and this was basically considered like one of the worst product launches in history.
There's been a lot of products.
I think it's pretty funny. I mean, it was a complete disaster.
Until they came out with Mountain Dew Liberty Brew,
which I have not tried.
I should have brought one of those. I'm not drinking them.
Apparently, that's not too good.
I'm not drinking them.
Yeah, I have yet to try it. But yeah, Coca-Cola, 1985, they were really on top of the world. I mean, they were doing very well, but they were apparently losing market share to Pepsi, and they weren't thrilled about that. So they're coming up on their 100th anniversary as a company, and they're trying to figure out, okay, well, is there something we can do with Coca-Cola to try to like breathe some new life into it? And so they invented this new formula and ended up changing Coke altogether.
Because what says celebrating an age-old formula, then getting rid of it entirely.
I mean, I don't.
Making a new one.
I don't know. It was really something else. I mean, they said, well, they had this formula and they were testing it. They were doing taste tests. They were market testing it, and the results were coming back that the people actually did like whatever this was.
Right.
And
fake Coke.
And they thought that.
They were the control group.
They thought they were the control group, and the people at Coca-Cola thought that they liked the new Coke better than the original and better than Pepsi.
Oh yeah.
And so they interpreted that as, oh well, let's just scrap Coca-Cola entirely and replace it with this.
Yeah.
And so they did that, and the people went nuts.
Yep.
They were so upset, and backlash was crazy. And for, I think, a period of about 3 or 4 months, you could not buy an original Coca-Cola anywhere in America.
So it was like Whiteout.
You could only buy this,
right.
Whatever this was. And it was an entirely new drink, and people hated that they got rid of the original Coca-Cola. So after like a few months, Coca-Cola was like, yeah, all right, we screwed up. They brought regular Coke back. They kept this.
Oh, they did.
And then you know what else I found out? And I didn't realize this at first, but they renamed this Coke 2.
Oh,
Coke 2.
I heard of Coke Plus. I thought this was Coke Plus.
I think it was Coke 2.
Coke 2?
Yeah.
Is that a Coke 3?
And that was done.
Of Coke?
That was done after about 1992 or 1993 or something.
Lasted that long?
Yeah.
Jeez.
But
it's actually a lot for that.
But it's not been around until now, and I have wanted to try this new Coke for a long time, so
I've never wanted to try this new Coke.
So I think we'll crack them open and see what we've got here.
That was a very good time for that to happen.
That's almost too creepy.
Demon
all right.
All right.
Cheers.
Here we go. You got these mixed up. I think this is a can of Pepsi.
That's interesting.
Actually, no. It's not quite Pepsi.
Well, I had really no indication of what this would taste like.
Yeah.
I mean, your dad said he thought it tasted like Pepsi. That definitely is not Pepsi.
It doesn't taste like Pepsi.
It does not taste like Pepsi at all. In fact, it tastes.
It's more like Coke.
It tastes a
But not
lot
exactly
like Coke, but it's a little different.
It's almost like watered down a little bit compared to Coke.
It's definitely different, but
I've tasted Stranger Things.
I have.
Heyo.
That's it's really the only response. Yeah. Huh. Okay. I was expecting this to taste a lot more different. A lot more different than this.
It's like me when I drink Crystal Pepsi, and I'm like, it's Pepsi.
Yeah, when I tried Crystal Pepsi for the first time, I was like, oh wait, this is really just Pepsi.
It's just Pepsi.
I don't know why I didn't.
Frankie claims it's like a different flavor.
He's incorrect, I think.
I think it's the color. No, it's clear.
It's really it's just the color. Well, it's neat. I mean, I actually like this. And I gotta be honest with you. If you put this in front of me and regular Coke,
I kind of want to try regular Coke.
If you put both of them in front of me and you didn't label them, I don't know if I'd be able to tell the difference. Honestly,
I can tell the difference. It almost tastes more like a store brand, like cola.
It's like a generic.
Like it's missing something, but it's still good. Just not.
It's a slightly different aftertaste.
Yeah.
It wasn't as sweet as I guess I was expecting it to be.
Yeah, they actually stayed closer to the Coke formula than I thought.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because of the Coke.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of the aftertaste is slightly different, but it's very, very close to what original Coke I thought was.
I'm looking forward to the Coke.
And this is assuming that this is indeed the new Coke
I was gonna say,
formula.
I mean, how do we know?
Like, did they actually tweak this?
Or did they just add a little to the regular Coke?
I don't know. It's different. I'm not sure. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, almost reminds me of RC Cola.
I never had RC Cola.
It's a little bit like this.
Yeah. Never had that.
Maybe a little bit.
I have had Crystal Pepsi though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have too. I've also had the brown variant.
It's
known as
pretty
Pepsi.
good. It's pretty good. The brown variant is also good.
Yeah.
Yeah, new Coke. All right.
Alright.
Well, yeah. So, message to Coca-Cola. This is a good drink, but yeah, don't ever get rid of regular Coke again. Otherwise, you're gonna go through that same outrage like you did
Yeah.
back in 1985.
This time we have internet.
And then, exactly. This time we have internet.
We'll really get you.
So it'd probably take less than a week for them to change their mind or whatever.
And Pepsi, if you're watching this, just to make Mountain Dew Whiteout available everywhere.
I mean, seriously.
I was told that I was voting in something called a democracy. I feel like this is a dictatorship.
Really is the
Where
dictatorship.
you're telling me where I can buy your soda. That's not how this works. Not in America. Not now. Not ever. You make my Mountain Dew Whiteout available anywhere I want it. All 50 states and Puerto Rico. Just because.
Just because. New Coke. I give it on a scale of 1 to 10. What do you rate this?
I'd say like an 8.
I'd give it an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely give it an 8.
I would think about drinking it again.
I mean, like I said, if you put this and regular Coke in front of me and you didn't label it, I don't know if I'd be able to tell the difference. Maybe.
Well, see, now I don't know. Now we're just dealing in hypotheticals.
Hmm.
If you put this in a can of Whiteout in front of me, I can tell the difference.
You would be able to tell the
Yeah.
difference. Definitely.
Because one of them wouldn't be in existence.
I don't know what
And the other one would be this.
I don't know what whiteout tastes like.
Not like Coke.
I would imagine that. I would imagine that. I was gonna laugh so hard if this indeed tasted just like Pepsi.
That's what I was kind of hoping, actually.
In which case,
I was actually hoping. I was just going to be like,
Yeah.
oh, Pepsi.
In which case, I guess the lesson here is imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, in Pepsi's perspective.
I like Pepsi.
I don't mind Pepsi either. I prefer Coke. I always like Coca-Cola, and I've always wondered what this new thing tastes like, and
Kind of like the font of the Coke. Almost meant to be like Time Magazine or something.
a little bit,
One
yeah.
of those magazines.
Yeah.
Coke. Here it is.
Here it is.
I mean, other than putting that kind of tacky looking new logo on it.
Yeah. I would actually buy this if they brought it back to stores. I would buy it.
But you bought exactly 2 cans online.
It comes in a box. You get 2 of these, and then 2 other regular Coca-Colas in a glass bottle.
Ah.
Those I drank.
I was going to say, where are the regular Coca-Colas? That's how we get them.
I know, though, those I drank already.
I do enjoy this.
Oh well. Oh, this was great.
All right.
Yeah, awesome.
There you go.
Until they bring
Coke
back
3.
until they come out with Coke 3.
Coke
Exactly.
3. It's going to be this, but slightly different.
So we'll be right back here once Coke 3 comes out. Are you listening, Coca-Cola? Coke 3.
Mountain Dew Whiteout, just saying.
And do the
Well,
white.
like, even if Coke wants to make a ripoff of the Whiteout, because apparently Pepsi ain't going to do it.
I guess we'll see. We will see. Until next time.
Right. Let's never do this again.